Imagine holding a glass that feels almost flimsy in your hand, so light and delicate that it seems like it would shatter at the slightest bump. But now, picture this. No matter how many times you drop it, it just won't break. Welcome to the remarkable world of Superfest, a glass that redefined durability and challenged our understanding of what glass could be. This is not just a story about a glass. It's a tale of innovation, resilience, and the shadow of history. In 1977, Superfest was born in East Germany, boasting a durability estimated to be 5 times that of ordinary glass. However, in reality, it turned out to be nearly 15 times more robust. Lightweight, heat-resistant, stackable, and incredibly tough, this glass was truly revolutionary. But despite its undeniable quality, the Superfest glasses ceased production over 4 decades ago, and the company that manufactured them no longer exists. So, what was the secret behind these unbreakable glasses? And why aren't they a staple in every household today? To answer these questions, we need to dive deep into the historical context from which Superfest emerged, a period marked by political upheaval, economic challenges, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. It's 1949. The dust has barely settled from the devastation of World War II, and 2 new nations are emerging from the ruins of what was once Germany: the Federal Republic of Germany in the west, and the German Democratic Republic, GDR, in the east, better known as East Germany. Established under socialist ideals, the GDR sought to promote equality and prosperity among the working class. However, its 41-year history would be marred by economic struggles, particularly in its formative years. Separated from the industrially rich West, East Germany faced a harsh reality. The country lacked access to essential raw materials, relying heavily on expensive imports. Many of its factories had been dismantled as war reparations, and those that remained struggled to keep up with the growing demands of the population. Basic goods, from clothing to food, were often in short supply. As a result, thousands of East Germans fled to the West each month, seeking a better life until the Berlin Wall was erected in 1961. The stark contrast between East and West Germany created palpable tension. While West Germany experienced a rapid economic recovery, known as the Wirtschaftswunder or economic miracle, East Germans became increasingly aware of their inferior living standards. By 1953, frustration reached a boiling point, and workers across the GDR began to strike and protest against their dire conditions, demanding free elections and reunification with West Germany. In response, the ruling party called in Soviet tanks to crush the uprising, leading to the deaths of dozens. In an attempt to quell dissent, the GDR government took measures to improve access to consumer goods, focusing particularly on rebuilding the nation's chemical industry. Their slogan, "Chemistry yields bread, prosperity, and beauty," captured the spirit of the time, and with it, the production of plastics surged. However, it soon became clear that something needed to be done about the country's glass shortage. At a festival, a shocking incident occurred when a high-ranking GDR minister was served beer in a paper cup, a faux pas that highlighted the nation's need for proper glassware. In 1975, GDR officials commissioned a research lab to develop a new type of glass that was tougher and more resistant to sudden temperature changes. The hope was that this innovation would not only serve the domestic market, but also gain worldwide recognition for East German craftsmanship. East German products often faced ridicule from their West German counterparts. Cars manufactured in the GDR were slow and cramped, and citizens had to wait years to acquire one. Meanwhile, their neighbors enjoyed luxury vehicles from brands like Volkswagen and BMW. The pressure was on to create a product that could elevate the socialist image on the world stage. Could unbreakable glass be the answer? To understand Superfest's success, we need to explore the science behind glass itself. Glass is ubiquitous, so much so that we often overlook it, except when it breaks. The origins of glass making date back over 4,000 years, and its primary component, silica, is abundant in nature. When melted and cooled quickly, silica forms an amorphous solid. This disordered atomic structure makes glass strong, but also highly brittle. It can withstand pressure, but breaks easily under sudden stress, such as impact or temperature fluctuations. For thousands of years, humans have experimented with methods to make glass more durable. In the Bronze Age, ancient glassmakers discovered that adding ash from desert plants improved glass stability. By the 1970s, various techniques like heat tempering and laminating were being utilized to enhance glass strength. However, these methods were often energy-intensive and compromised the glass's transparency. East German scientists set out to create a stronger, cheaper glass. After years of research, they focused on a process known as ion exchange, which had been discovered in the mid-19th century but had mostly been used in military applications. This method involved heating regular glass and immersing it in a potassium nitrate solution. The heat temporarily melted the outer layer, allowing larger potassium ions to replace smaller sodium ions. This process generated internal tension within the glass, creating a first line of defense against cracks. The results were astounding. The scientists predicted that superfest glass would be 5 times stronger than standard soda lime glass, but it turned out to be up to 15 times less breakable. By the late 1970s, the GDR ordered mass production of this innovative glass, and it quickly became a staple in restaurants across East Germany. Once customers started using superfest glasses, they were sorted for years to come because they almost never broke. Despite its success at home, superfest faced challenges in international markets. East German manufacturers hoped to export their glass to the European market, anticipating significant profits. However, when they sent a West German sales representative, Abad Pock, to promote the product, he was shocked by the lack of interest. Many companies were reluctant to adopt a glass that would last too long. After all, replacing glassware was a lucrative business. The philosophy of planned obsolescence began to emerge. Many manufacturers found it profitable to produce goods with limited lifespans, ensuring repeat purchases. This strategy was evident in products like light bulbs, which were intentionally designed to burn out after a certain number of hours. As a result, superfest glasses, despite their superior quality, were seen as too durable for a market that favored disposability. After the fall of the Berlin Wall and the dissolution of the GDR in 1991, production of superfest glasses ceased. The factory shut down, and the story of these remarkable glasses seemed to vanish along with the nation that created them. Today, collectors hoard crates of superfest glassware, and some restaurants in Eastern Germany continue to use the same glasses they purchased decades ago. Interestingly, the concept of chemically strengthened glass did not die with superfest. Major manufacturers like Corning Glass had been exploring similar processes independently in the 1960s. They discovered that chemically hardened glass had great potential, but they struggled to find a market willing to pay for the enhanced durability. For decades, their innovations remained shelved. It wasn't until 2007, when Apple approached Corning for help in developing a glass for the iPhone, that the world began to see the value of this technology. They needed a glass that was thin, transparent, and resistant to shattering. This led to the creation of Gorilla Glass, which is now used in billions of electronic devices worldwide. The story of superfest is a fascinating reminder of how innovation can be stifled by market forces and consumer behavior. While the glass itself was a triumph of engineering, it ultimately fell victim to a world that prioritized disposability over durability. Today, as we use our smartphones and tablets, we benefit from the same principles that gave birth to superfest glass. Yet we still find ourselves surrounded by products designed to be replaced rather than cherished. This makes us wonder, how many other remarkable innovations have been lost to the relentless cycle of consumption? Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more interesting content, and click the bell to get updates on our latest videos.